All this week, and joining us this morning is Michael Adams, one of our top 5 veterans. Michael, thanks for joining us on News 3 Now. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Josh.
This has to feel pretty amazing to be named a finalist for Spirit of Service.
Oh, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, when my buddies told me that they nominated me, I was like, all right, cool. Like, this is awesome. I didn't expect to hear anything back, and when I got the emails, I was blown away. I had to tell my friends, call everybody, and it's incredible.
Well, hey, it's a great honor, and we thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Talk about where you all started and kind of where you got to where you are right now.
Well, growing up, I've always part of, community service is always a big part of, who I was ever since I was young, 12 years old, joining Civil Air Patrol, being involved in my community that way. And then I enlisted in the Marine Corps when I was 17 years old, went to boot camp in 2016. And after I got out of the Marines, just before COVID hit in 2020, I still had that calling for service. And once I finally got my real estate license and started working, being on the team that I am, it gave me the platform to be able to do more in the community, whether it's for veterans, foster and adopted kids, or really anything going on in the community. It gave me that platform to be able to do that.
So why do you continue to give back all these years later?
A big part, I'd always say is we're all kind of in this together. We're all trying to live our lives. And if there's anything I can do to help anybody to make their life a little bit better, to make them, get through life a little bit easier, I'm all for it. Like I said, we're all in this together. We got to be kind to one another. And if I can show a little bit of kindness to somebody by helping them out, let's do it.
One of the unique stories or things that I saw in your story was the 30 days for 30 vets. Let's talk about that.
Absolutely. That was an initiative that kind of started at my job with the Bremer team, Keller Williams Success, where one of our local partners met with us and brought up to my team leader and said, "Hey, I want to give away a free roof to a veteran." My team leader came up to me and we're like, "Hey, let's blow this up." So we sat in our office and we dialed for dollars, as we call it, for about an hour and a half, and we raised about $250,000 in committed donations for veterans. So back in November of 2024, we started to notify the 30 veterans that they had won. So veterans won roofs, siding repair, ACs, furnaces, and then along with that, another one of our business partners locally made a wooden flag for all of the veterans with a green stripe, a thin green line, and presenting that to all the veterans was one of the most meaningful experiences of my life, because handing them this wooden flag, they didn't care that they just got a roof or an AC. I mean, they did, but seeing them tear up, get choked up for a wooden flag, that's what this is all about. That's, this is why they joined for America, for that flag and things like that. And that to me is what, I hold nearly and dear to my heart.
What a special moment. All right, we got about 20 seconds. What would you plan to do if you were to win the $5,000?
I'm not gonna lie, I got a couple bills I gotta pay off, catch up on, but I want to put some of that money back into 30 days for 30 vets, because if I can use that money to help one veteran, great. If I can use it to help 2 or 3, even better.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations, and thanks for your service, Michael. We appreciate it. Guys, we'll send it over to you.
Hey, thanks, Josh. Got an inspirational story you'd like Josh to cover? Send him a message, and it'll probably wind up on the air. A lot of his stories get featured in the 608, and he'd love to hear from you.